20 years ago, my parents thought it would be funny to leave me at a gas station as a lesson. They wanted to see how long it would take me to get home. The joke was on them. I never went back. Now, at 36, they finally tracked me down. This morning, I woke up to 39 missed calls. I never intended to share this story, but after seeing a TikTok about parents using extreme methods to teach their kids, something inside me snapped. I can still remember the heat of that summer day, the scent of gasoline, and the moment I realized I was alone. My parents, Gerald and Denise, were all about tough love. Every mistake was a lesson, every inconvenience a character-building moment. Forgot to mow the lawn? Wake up at 3 a.m. to do it. Missed the bus? Walk to school in the rain, even if Mom was driving that way. That July morning, we were on our way home from visiting my sister Sabrina at college, a 4-hour drive. I was dozing in the backseat, listening to my iPod, yes, dated myself here, when Dad pulled into a gas station off I-95. "Scott, get me a coffee," he barked, handing me a crumpled bill. I dragged myself inside. The old cashier looked half dead from the heat, and the coffee machine was broken, so I had to wait for a fresh pot. When I stepped back outside, the car was gone. At first, I thought they had just moved to another pump. Then, I saw our beat-up Camry pulling onto the highway. My phone buzzed. A text from Mom. "Let's see how long it takes you to get home. Consider this a lesson in problem solving." Smiley face. I tried calling, straight to voicemail. 20 minutes later, another text. "Don't bother calling. Your father says you need to figure this out yourself. See you when you make it home." This wasn't even their worst stunt. When I was 14, they locked me out in February because I got a C+ in chemistry. Maybe a night in the cold will help you focus on your studies. I broke into the garage and slept there. They were furious, made me pay for the broken window with my McDonald's paycheck. Standing in that gas station, something in me just cracked, or maybe it healed. I had $140 saved for my summer job, no backpack, but I had my wallet and iPod. I walked back inside and asked the cashier where the nearest bus station was. 2 miles that way, he said, pointing. "You okay, kid?" "Yeah, just need to make a call." I called Aunt Lola, Mom's estranged sister. She answered on the second ring. "They left you where?" She didn't hesitate. She booked me a cab to the bus station, bought my ticket online. "Get here. We'll figure the rest out." Meanwhile, my phone kept buzzing. Mom's text shifted from smug to furious. "Don't you dare call Lola. You better be walking home. Young man. Your father is very disappointed." I blocked their numbers, got on the bus, and watched the countryside roll by for 6 hours. That night, they drove back to the gas station, expecting me to be waiting. Instead, Aunt Lola had already started the paperwork for my emancipation. That was 2 decades ago. I lived with her, finished school, got my GED, learned how to fix things, started my own business, met someone, had kids. Never once did I pull any teaching moments on them. I thought that chapter of my life was over. Then yesterday, my office phone rang. A number I hadn't seen in 20 years. I didn't answer. But now, 39 missed calls later, I know they found me. Most of the voicemails were from my parents, alternating between guilt-tripping and demands. "Your mother is sick. How dare you abandon your family? We made one mistake." One mistake? That's rich. The last voicemail was my dad, slurring his words. "You think you're better than us? With your fancy business? We made you who you are. You OWE us." I sat in my truck for a long time, staring at my phone. Then I texted Sabrina. "Meeting. Denny's. 7 a.m. Come alone or don't come." She showed up looking just like I remembered, just older. Same nervous habit of shredding napkins. "They're losing the house," she blurred before she even sat down. "Dad's gambling. Mom's maxed out their cards. They found your company website. They need money." I stirred my coffee, my hand steady. "How much?" "50 grand. She kept apologizing. I asked her why she was still helping them. "They're still our parents," she whispered. "No," I said. "They stopped being my parents at that gas station. She flinched. You're really not going to help? I pulled out my wallet. I'm paying for breakfast. After this, block my number. Whatever they do next, don't call me. As I walked to my truck, she ran after me. They're coming to your office, she said. Tomorrow morning. Mom found the address. I just nodded. Good. Let them come. By the time they show up, they'll have no idea what's waiting for them. See, I've spent the last 24 hours making my own calls. Turns out, their mortgage is held by a bank I've done business with. They're already 3 months behind. Foreclosure proceedings have started. Tomorrow morning, they'll walk into my office thinking they have leverage, that they can guilt me, manipulate me. They think I'm still that scared 16-year-old. They're about to find out just how wrong they are.